This is the video presentation providing a detailed explanation of each function and method used in De La Salle Hotel Management System Java project by Group 13. So the methods are organized by class and describe the purpose, parameters, and features of each component. So the first class is the console color, so it formats text with green and red colors for the output. Next naman is the main class, which its purpose is the entry point of the program. So first, it displays the welcome message. Ito po. So it displays this. This is naman the show begin prompt, which waits for the user to press enter to add the sign to the program. So here naman the user role selection. So dito lalabas yung pili ng role. Next is the moving on to the initialized default staff. So it creates a default account for the manager and the receptionist. So here naman sa staff class, so dito lalabas yung staff text file. So nag-add kami ng staff text file para may record kami ng possible new staff members para sa receptionist. Here is the method para mag-add ng receptionist if want ng manager mag-add ng new staff sa program. So here naman is the password. So it creates a valid password. It validates the password. So now moving on to the client class. So it displays and manages client menu. So it shows the options of register, check registration, make reservation, and cancel reservation. So here is a register client. Its purpose is to handle new clients registration. So it collects and validates client information, generates unique client ID, and saves it to the client file. Next naman is to get valid name. So its purpose is to validate client name input. So requirements must be letters and spaces only, and at least first and last name. Next is the get valid contact. So it validates the contact numbers. So it validates to have 11 digits of numbers. Get valid email. So its purpose is to validate the email format. Next is the get valid email. So it validates the email format. The generate client ID is to create a unique client ID. For the make reservation, its purpose is to show rooms. For the make reservation, it processes the new reservations. So here naman sa display available facilities, it shows room options and prices. So it displays the room types, rates, and capacities. Next is the get valid reservation date. So here it validates the reservation date. Get facility selection naman is the handles room type selection, and it validates selection between 1 to 4. The next naman is the get number of units. So its purpose is to get numbers of rooms, and it validates the numbers to have a positive input of numbers only. Get total guest naman is for getting the total amount of guests. And so the get meals options, it handles meal plan selection. It returns boolean for meal selection. Calculate total cost, it computes the total reservation cost. Get payment option is processes payment selection for 30% or full payment. Next is the save reservation. So save reservation naman is for its purpose is save reservation details, and it saves reservation text. Cancel reservation handles reservation cancellation. So it saves cancel request text file. So that's it for the client class.
Okay everyone, so in this part, I'll walk you through our receptionist class of our reservation system. This class helps manage guest bookings, including viewing reservations, checking in guests, and handling cancellation requests. So in this first, we have we declare static final string variables. We have the reserve.txt, which shows the reservations, the cancel request.txt, which shows the cancellation requests of the guests, and we have the checked-in.txt, which shows the guests who have checked in. Okay, for our first method, we have the menu method. This displays a receptionist menu with 5 options: view all reservations, view checked-in guests, guest checked in, view cancellation requests, and back to main menu. Switch statements to call the method based on the receptionist selection. Our next method is the view reservations and clients method. This method reads data from reserve.txt. It filters out guests who have already checked in. This method filters out guests who have already checked in by comparing records with the checked-in.txt file, as you can see here. And receptionists can also choose from 4 options to view pending reservations, to sort by date, to filter fully paid and filter those with remaining balances. User's choice. As you can see, this prints out the table. It has the name, the client's ID, the date, facility units, guest total, paid, and balance. It's printed in a clean tabular form for easy viewing. Pesos. This prints the header, the footer, and our next method is the view checked-in guest method. This opens the checked-in.txt file and displays the guests who have already checked in. This formats the currency value to pesos. The system simply says no guests have checked in yet. It says no checked-in guests found. As you can see here, this reads the reservations to input the client ID. And as you can see, this scanner reads the after entering a client ID, the method searches the reservation list, and if the guest is found and hasn't checked in yet, it saves the updated record to reserve.txt and adds that guest to checked-in.txt. But before accessing any data, it safely checks if the record has at least 10 fields to avoid errors from incomplete lines. And this is the guest checked in. It changes the status to guest checked in. As you can see here, it states status updated to guest checked in, and if the client is already checked in, it prints client already checked in, and if not, it says no matching reservation found. Our next method is the view cancellation request method. This opens the cancel request.txt file, and it displays any pending cancellation requests with information such as the status of the request. And again, if there are no entries, it says a message that says no cancellation request exists. Our next method is the read reservation method. This method loads reservation records from the file into a list. As you can see here, trim white space. This line skips empty lines, and this ensures that there are enough fields. Our next method is and here are our helper methods that support the main operations. We have the write reservation method, which writes updated reservation data back to the reserve.txt file. Save checked-in guest method, which appends the record of a newly checked-in guest to the checked-in file, as you can see here. And we have client's full name method, which retrieves the full name of a guest by using their client ID by reading the client list file. And that's it for our receptionist class.
Hey guys, in this part of our hotel management system, I'll be explaining the manager class. When the manager logs in, the menu method is triggered. It displays 6 options like view check-in guests, view observation, view cancellation requests, and cancel reservation with request, and add receptionist staff, and lastly, exit to main menu. One important method that supports the others is get client full name. It takes a client ID, looks it up in client.txt and return the client full name. This is used a very space to make it data more readable. The view observation method show every reservation from the reserve.txt file. It includes client ID, name, date, facility type, number of rooms, and total payment status, including how much is paid and how much is left. This part of our system displays reservation details in the console. We format currency values like total, paid, and balance to show as pesos using string.format. The data is printed in a clean table using system.out.printf, including guest name, room info, and payment status highlighted in green. If no reservations are found, a message is shown. We also use get client full name to match client IDs with names. View cancel request method display all entries in the cancel request that takes the file. It shows who requests cancellation when the request was submitted, and what the current status is, whether it's still pending or cancel reservation or request method. It allows the manager to process and approve balance cancellation request. Here how it works step by step. First, the step reads a reservation record from the reserve that takes in the memory. Then it loads the list pending cancellation request from cancel request.txt. It cross-check if the guest has valid reservation and that they haven't checked in yet. If valid reservation is removed from reserve.txt and saved into cancel.txt. Cancellation request is also removed from the list. A message is displayed to confirm that the reservation has been successfully cancelled.